Pick one or two things that you feel like you can do well. Over time, you're going to practice these and you're going to get better at these. This isn't the last time you're going to apply these holiday eating tips, okay? Welcome to Cravings Control for Fat Loss. I'm your host, Laura Cavallo, former sugar binger, overeater, and yo-yo dieter turned fat loss and cravings coach for hundreds of busy women. Here at Cravings Control for Fat Loss, I'll be sharing mindset, movement, and metabolism strategies for those who are ready to ditch the fat diet cycle and slim down without counting calories, tracking points, or giving up any of the foods they love. Get ready to embrace progress over perfection, grace over guilt, and bring curiosity and learning to the inevitable ups and downs of your life. Expect a decrease in your cravings while seeing and feeling an improvement in how you look, how you feel, and your overall quality of life. I am so excited you're here, boo. Let's get started. Hello, and welcome to another holiday season. A lot of women I speak to approach this time of year with the mindset that if they can't do anything perfectly, then why even try at all? And you know what I'm going to say? This is the exact wrong approach. Now, while it might be hard to achieve, say, fat loss during this time of year, it's a great opportunity to focus on doing some of the basics well that can keep cravings stable, help you maintain your weight, and help you do the best you can during a busy, fun, and oftentimes stressful time of year. So in an effort to support you during this holiday season and in prep for more parties, more food, and more booze, I'm going to be hosting a 5-part series called Holiday Cravings Guide. 5 episodes designed to help you navigate this time of year with less overeating and self-sabotage and more confidence and control. The second episode I'm sharing is a re-air from last year entitled 5 Eating Tips for More Confidence and Control. This episode will provide some quick and actionable tips to apply on Thanksgiving Day, Christmas Day, or any other holiday you celebrate. These tools are going to help you feel good about your nutrition choices without feeling guilty or overly stuffed. If you try any of these, please let me know. I want to hear from you. Click the link below and shoot me a message on Instagram and let me know you listened and which one you apply. Happy holidays. Hey there, and welcome to another episode of Cravings Control for Fat Loss. I'm your cravings coach, Laura Cavallo, and today we are talking about 5 eating tips for your holiday dinner. These are super actionable and tactical strategies that I'm going to be sharing with you that you can do in real time on Christmas Day or any other holiday feast that you are going to be partaking in. Now, at the end, I am going to give you one little bonus, and it's a mindset bonus. And, you know, if you have been listening to the podcast at all over the last couple weeks, you know that mindset plays a huge role in terms of cravings, hunger, overeating, and just in terms of going along on your fat loss journey. If you don't have a growth mindset, a healthy mindset, a mindset that is geared towards growth, learning, understanding, it is going to be more challenging for you to adjust and ride the ups and downs of some of these more challenging time periods and apply these strategies to your everyday life. So let's get into it. Eating tip number 1 for any holiday day that involves a lot of food or eating is to start with a Satisfull breakfast within 2 hours of waking up. Now, if you don't know what a Satisfull plate is, go ahead back to episode 5, I believe it is, and listen to how to create a Satisfull plate. It has 4 parts: lean, detox, crave, and observe. And what we've actually seen is that our clients who eat a Satisfull breakfast within 2 hours of waking make better choices throughout the day with their meals. They have a major decrease in cravings, and they just feel more confident and in control with their eating throughout the rest of the day. So start with a Satisfull breakfast. Even if you're eating at a restaurant, even if it's a boozy brunch, that is okay. You can still find the lean, the detox, and the crave to build a Satisfull plate. Eating tip number 2. You may not be super thrilled with this one, but it is a fact that when you drink more alcohol, you eat more as a result of either drinking or being hungover. So I am not someone to propose eliminating any foods, taking anything out, restricting anything. I feel that alcohol can be a part of a healthy, balanced lifestyle. You can still drink alcohol and lose weight. You can still drink alcohol and control cravings. However, we need to manage how much and how often that happens. So when it comes to alcohol and cravings, we know that as soon as we start drinking, we're more likely to grab those salty pretzels, right? Or to grab those chips, or to go and get those crackers and cheese, right? So alcohol can make you be more snacky. So something that I like to suggest to our clients is to sip slow, okay? Sip slow and have one drink last you 45 minutes to an hour. I know that sounds crazy, but once you sip slow, you will start to see, okay, I'm kind of buzzed. I've only had one drink, but it's all it took. And two, you can start to observe your cravings a little bit more during these time periods that you are drinking more alcohol. Now, if this one sounds too challenging for you, like, Laura, really, you going to hit me with not drinking alcohol on holidays? Then I don't want you to stress about this too much. I just want you to start to wrap your mind around it, start to observe it, start to just notice it, okay? If this feels really out of reach for you right now, you don't have to do anything with it. But I felt like it was important to bring up. The third eating tip for you to apply on any holiday where you feel like there's bound to be more food is to practice serve and go. Serve and go is a cravings tool. It's a eating strategy to help you manage portions. If you didn't listen to the episode previous to this, go ahead and check out episode 7 on how to apply and execute serve and go. You can apply serve and go to your dinner time meals. You can apply it to dessert. You can apply it to happy hour with friends. You can apply it when you are on vacation, traveling, anywhere, anytime. Eating tip number 4 is to move after you eat. I know you might feel inclined to want to sit around and lay around after a big meal, but I actually want to encourage you to go for a walk. Go outside for a 15-20 minute walk. Now, if you live in a area that's maybe colder and that's not possible, just get up and maybe help clear the table or unload the dishes, or maybe take the kids to the playroom and walk around and just try and stand and move a little bit. What this does, it helps digestion, it helps stabilize hormones, and it kind of just keeps things moving, and it helps your body use the actual food that you just ate. So try to move after you eat. Doesn't have to be, you don't have to go for a run or start lifting weights or anything. Just move your body. Number 5 is, in preparation for maybe going to someone's home, offer to bring a vegetable dish and something that you actually want to eat. Oftentimes, when we go to other people's homes, the one thing that is missing is that detox element, right? And again, detox is step number 2 of creating a Satisfull plate, which I know you're going to go back and listen to. Bring that veggie dish that you want to eat. Maybe it's roasted veggies or roasted cauliflower or roasted green beans or even a green bean casserole. Bring a veggie dish. Oftentimes veggies are missing from dinners and they're not in abundance, right? Yeah, maybe there's Brussels sprouts or squash or something like that. Try and bring a veggie dish. If it's a green veggie dish, even better. More fiber, all of that good stuff. And really make it a point to bring something that is going to be more nutrient dense, because we're going to find a lot of the crave foods. We're going to find a lot of the mashed potatoes and the sweet potatoes and the bacon wrapped dates and this and that. All of the more buttery, palatable, high fat, high sugar foods, they're going to be there. But we need to make sure that we've got some of those nourishing foods on the plate, or at dinner rather. And then the bonus tip for y'all is that one day of poor eating or overeating or more crave eating is not going to ruin your progress. So even if you decide to apply Satisfull plates and try some serve and go, but you still end up overeating or eating more crave foods, it's okay. It is not the end of the world. I know it feels like the end of the world. I know it feels like you fucked up and it's bad and you might as well just say fuck it and you might have inclinations to self-sabotage, but I want to reassure you that this is not the case. You haven't ruined your progress. Not all hope is lost. So I want you to just try and wrap your mind around this concept that it's okay, and just hop back the next day with implementing some of your healthy habits. You can start with a Satisfull breakfast again and practice serve and go and move after you eat. Now, when it comes to these eating tips, it might feel really overwhelming. Like, okay, Laura, you gave me like 5 things. Like, do I need to write these down? Like, how am I going to remember to do all this stuff? I want you to just pick 1 or 2 things that you feel like you can be successful with. Choose 1 or 2 things that you feel like you can execute well. Maybe it's a Satisfull breakfast because you're going to be home. You have, access to some of your own foods. You know that you can lead with a Satisfull breakfast. And then maybe it's practicing serve and go. Like, I'm going to give this a try. Or maybe you are bringing the veggie dish. You know you're going to have like a big holiday salad or a nice serving of green beans or some Brussels sprouts. Pick 1 or 2 things that you feel like you can do well. Over time, you're going to practice these and you're going to get better at these. This isn't the last time you're going to apply these holiday eating tips, okay? We can do this at 4th of July barbecue. Okay, we can apply some of these tips at, the next birthday party, right? We can apply some of these tips at your next vacation. So don't think that these only apply to holiday eating. They're going to apply to a lot of different scenarios. So just take 1 or 2 you feel like you can do well with and do it and run with it and try it and do your best. And I want you to keep the mindset that 1 meal, 1 day of overeating or poor eating or more crave eating isn't going to ruin your progress. Okay, guys, that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining me. Let me know which tip you're going to try over the holiday season, which one you feel like you really want to practice and try and do well. Share it with me. Follow me on Instagram at LauraCavallo__cravings_coach. Can't wait to support you and hear how you did. And I will see you guys on the next episode. Bye. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode. If you're enjoying the podcast, it would mean so much to me if you took less than 2 minutes to give us 5 stars and submit a quick review. Your feedback helps other women who are looking for help with their cravings and fat loss goals find us more easily and benefit from the free content we share. Thank you so much. It truly means a lot.